Hi fellow guys and gamers, this is More Like Angel. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. It sounds like I have a horde out there. It's day 62. Whether it's a feral horde or not, I couldn't honestly tell you. I have heard wasps pretty much since 11 o'clock last night, and the feral hordes do seem to show up kind of whenever they feel like it. At this point, I'm seriously hoping they're not still running for obvious reasons, but yet again, they're not by the front of here. They are somewhere up there, and I was not detected at all for the whole of the night. And since I've had a heat map horde every day for the last 3 days, I'm not sure it's one of those. Besides, I say, if there's wasps, that tends to kind of suggest that it's more a feral thing. So I'm really not sure, but I'm going to go on up there and sort them out. Not too quickly, just to make sure the sun does have time to come up. I like to start early in the morning, but there is a risk involved in that. When I say horde, it's entirely possible, of course, there's like 3 zombies and they just sound like they're a horde. One of these days I will learn to shoot, you never know. Oh, for heaven's sake! Forget it. There. Now, is that the full extent of my horde? It is amazing in the middle of the night what can sound like a horde. Well, there's one there. But horde, I don't think so. But there is a wasp somewhere. Oh, give up. Spinning around on me like a freak like that. So I'm not sure if I hear any more zombies at the moment. But there's definitely a wasp there, over there, I see it. And that's pretty much what made me think that, you know, ferals. And my last experience with a feral horde, well, yeah, see, there's 2 wasps, in fact. My last experience with a feral horde was not overly kind of pleasant. Oh, you guy. How come I didn't hear him until then? Yeah, come on. I want some honey. Gotcha! And gotcha before you could get me, which is a first, actually. That's the first time that's happened in a long while. Anyway, I'm not going to wait for that one over there. I've got my bit of honey now. Today, we are heading for the burned forest. As I've said a couple of times before, I am no longer counting in 7s, which means I have no clue when a horde is due. And to be honest, it's probably better, even almost, if I don't, because the last one I encountered just about here was not when they should have been. Yeah, sure, it was day 49, but it was 1 PM on day 49, so they're about, what, 12 hours early? Middle of the day, just, ugh. I was not prepared at all. And my base wasn't finished, so I couldn't kite them inside there and use that to test my defences. And worst of all, I wasn't videoing, which was very annoying indeed. When I finally got here, I edited out the journey in the end because it was taking so long. It was crazily long. Problem with the terrain generation as it stands is there's so many cliffs just randomly appear in the middle of the biomes that it takes ages to get across them. And there, you know, it's a case of trying not to fall down them and break your legs, and then you find one that's going up in the opposite direction, you can't get up. Anyway, we're finally here. Whoa. And we've got some different sound effects here as well, and I love the atmospheric effect of the the smoke. And this building right in the middle of the path, which looks really effective, but is a bit strangely placed in point of fact. And this does look similar to... Just a little wary of where I step, because I don't want to be set on fire, but I think it's just these piles that actually set me on fire. Not that I have tested this, but goodness knows I have stamped on my own bonfire enough times and burned myself that way, so... That looks like the little prefabs we used to get in here, but... And we've very much got the same creepy sound effects as we ever had, with stuff sounding... I've got my sound effects sorted out a little bit better now, because I was feeling a little bit deaf before, so I've kind of shifted things around a bit, and now I can hear properly. Occasionally I wish I couldn't, but... Oh, come on. Oh. So as I say, not sure that we've got... Is that... Ah, no, that's not a tree stump we can loot from. Yeah, I can hear that baby crying even more clearly than I ever could before. No less creepy. But the burn biome is looking really a lot different to the way it did before. Actually, this is pretty awesome. I'm liking it a lot. It actually looks better than... a lot better than it did before. It might even be my favourite biome so far. Apart from these hovering piles of burnt wood. Doesn't look like I'm going to suffer from a lack of coal by the look of this. There's masses of the stuff. Well, it's quite correctly named Burned Forest, but if you go off path, I think you've got to be careful, because you could quite easily set fire to yourself. And I'm not sure that there's any water to douse yourself in either, so... And it's not the kind of place I'd like to come without adequate supplies of arrows either, because... no. Yeah, because those burn zombies... I'd rather avoid melee with burn zombies, but I've come not only in search of these really cool looking burned trees that look so creepy, but I also want to see, prefabs and see if there's a POI in here as well and check out what that looks like. Pretty damn quiet so far, no sign of any zombies. Did take a pot shot at a burned one the other day that set a pig on fire in the last episode, but can't see anything now. Yeah, I've never heard that crying baby quite so clear as this. It was always more of a suggestion before. Now it's like, oh, it really is one. That's freaky. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to loot anything here. It may be, you know, just totally deserted. It's definitely the most spooky apocalyptic... I mean, I obviously haven't played that many post-apocalyptic games, but this is kind of the most atmospheric. Till that chuff and plain anyway, not that I can see it. Even out of the corner of my eye. Strange. That is definitely a bug they're going to have to sort out. Up. There's a pile of smoke up ahead. I'm not sure if that means anything, but... Oh yeah, it does. It means these zombies, they're actually literally giving off smoke. You know smoking's bad for you, right? Largely because I'll do that. Okay. There's a few of these guys now. I'm not sure if that's because they've got something to guard. Is there anything interesting up ahead, guys? Yeah, we can't hit your head either. Interesting glow tattoos you guys got. So I think they nerfed the wildlife here as well, so you used to get lots of wildlife roaming around in here, but clearly not so much anymore. And it has to be said that is more realistic, because what is there to live on here? Nada. Oh, I can see a roof. The only prefab I've seen with a roof so far. Oh, I also see a shop sign. This could definitely have been worth my while. It's very hilly, this biome as well. It never used to be quite this mountainous, but then that is true of an awful lot of... This is a little bit special. I guess you could think, you know, oh, well, there's obviously been an earthquake here and the road's just cataclysmed into 2 pieces. Pass and gas. Okay, I could have asked for a better prefab than that one. And then half a house. Ah, might be one of those ones with a wasp nest in it. This is cool. I can get some honey. There's a few Zeds in here. Now the question is, will they be burnt Zeds? Or what? They look like normal zombies to me. Well, I might just take care of these wasps first. And let those guys break out of there and they'll do the hard work for me. Oh yeah, we've got some normal zombies, but... Okay, gonna have to take care of the walkers first, I think. Although those wasps certainly know when to attack. Level up. You are now level 43. I love that. I love leveling up. Not sure what difference it makes, but it does seem to make me better at crafting stuff, which is good. You wasp gonna come down here or what? Because I can't come up there. I just loot this shopping trolley. Oh, yes, please. And this car. Okay, I assume those wasps are not coming for me. Gotcha. Yeah, I think that's a wasp nest in there. Which is fine by me. Oh, if you're going to be clipping through, I'm going to take advantage of that, aren't I? Huh? I'm only human. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we're probably pretty much safe from those wasps in here. I've got one of those, I won't worry about that. Well, might turn that into fabric though. Those into lead. No. That to brass. Oh, they do bug me, those, well, bugs. They sound like they're right above my head, but they're not really. I'll take anything you got. Ooh, beer. Can't get me, can you, wasps? Ah, you see, you should have done it while you had the chance. Have I scribed those? I'm pretty sure I have. Right, is this all this joint has to offer now? Go on the roof. Might be able to swipe a few wasps from up there. Collect some more stuff. Ooh, bunny. Never say no to a cool box, even if it invites unwanted attention. Well, that's a poor quality one, but... Well, come on then. If you want some. I'm not gonna waste ammo on you, fool. Yeah, know what? No. I'm not gonna waste time either. Oh, for Pete's sake. That isn't what I meant to do. Right. I did need that, but blooming heck, I don't have any more fabric, do I? Am I already wearing a splint? This is the question. Probably not. Is there anything I can make a splint out of? Probably not. Did I pay any attention to my own exhortation to myself? Ah, can I make a splint out of that? I can't even get in here now because I broke my leg. Okay. Yeah, didn't even pay any attention to my own. No, I don't think I can. If I pick that up. No, sadly not. That's really annoying actually. I used to be able to trash that and turn it into cloth fragments. Yes, that is what I wanted. Okay, so it's only the segments, it's not. Scrap iron. Okay, random, but there you go. So I'm going to make the splint. In fact, if I can, I will make 2 or 3 and I will carry them with me because this is getting silly now. Normally if you get hold of the top of a ladder you can, you know, just climb down. You don't fly down it and die. Anyway, here we go. Time to go harvest some honey and then I'll probably have to get out of here, otherwise I will be trying to get home in the dark again. I think on the way back and in future if I come here I will do so by, by road. Oh, what's going to be the best way of getting up there? I'm going to have to go in the house. Ooh, very nice. And up here. Yep, here we go. I don't think I've actually got any space left, so I'm going to have to check out what I can toss. That, probably. But the other thing I can do is I can make sure I come back here. Now I know. Okay, what can I get should of? Well, I can turn those cans into scrap. And is there anything else I don't really need? Possibly not. Excuse me. I have plenty of stone at home. They don't seem to be too interested in engaging me with me really, these wasps. They're just annoying heck out of me. Okay, that's enough of that then. Don't fall down here, we don't wish to die. Ugh, I wish. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that magnum grip because it's just not good quality. Ouch. Run into the banister as usual. And then just have a quick look through the kitchen because I'm suicidal like that. Excuse me. Now that would be useful, but I can make them. Okay, I think it's probably time to go. Oh, tree clipping through. Especially since, for all I know, the zombies start to run earlier here. I don't know. So how many pieces of coal did I get? 19. Well, that's not exactly brilliant, is it? But what can I do? We have run out of time. One thing I might do, having found this place, I might build my next base here. I might just set up an outpost. Or one that's kind of close to the edges of this biome, so I've got less far to travel, because it certainly does seem to take me a lot longer to get from one bit of the biome, you know, from one biome to the next. And I don't think it's that I'm, you know, necessarily running that much slower. So I think they are bigger. The biomes are bigger. I'm just going to get the coffee. I do have coffee this time. I do. If I had any more time to spare, I would gather myself some more coal, but I really don't think I do. But now I know where this place is. I will be coming back. I'm pretty sure that's not a stump that I can loot, but I want to make sure, yeah, it's not a stump I can loot. Do not stamp on the burning embers. Okay, so I'm going to just take some coffee, I think, at this point. In fact, given I've got coffee, what's the worst that can happen, right? I can just run home, right? I'm not going to, you know, die or anything. As long as when it gets to zombie running time, I just leg it and keep legging it. No. No! Ah, I can't hit this one. That's what coffee's for, isn't it? Something else I would like to try, actually, is just deliberately setting out at night and looking for trouble. Or just seeing, you know, how it goes, see how I can survive. Probably not while I've still got a broken leg, of course. That would be foolish, because I'm pretty sure that actually the zombies can run faster than me when I've got a broken leg. Which is probably an argument for why I shouldn't be doing this right now. But I just can't resist all this lovely coal. Although I will be glad to get out of a biome that cries like a baby. That's, yeah. It is definitely more noticeable than it used to be. And that music box. Oh, creepiest biome award definitely goes to this joint. And what with the smoke, it is really quite dark too. Crud. Well, since he's seen me, I'd better finish him off before he starts sprinting at me. Okay. That deer has obviously just wandered in here from the neighbouring biome. Couldn't resist that. Right, that's it now. I'm on the coffee and I'm out of here. I'm going home. Not forgetting that I do have to pass through a POI on the way back, and so there's a good chance that they will be, yeah, they'll be running by the time I get there. And certainly be running by before I leave. So that could be entertaining. And tonight I think I must brew up some more coffee, and then maybe in the next episode I'll do a bit of night walking, or night sprinting more like, because let's face it, you don't walk at night. There's certainly not if there's any zombies anywhere near you. You either sneak or you run flat out. Oh, there we go again. So I'm hoping this way is going to be a little bit more direct. Certainly it should be easier terrain, because at least the road by and large just continues on, whereas the terrain kind of suddenly going off in sheer cliffs and things really isn't all that helpful. The other thing I'd like to do night running for is because it looks different outside at night. It's just a totally different look to the game, and you miss that if you're in your base all night. It gets very foggy. That's the only trouble, and so it's actually extremely difficult to sort of see where you're going. Let me just see, where am I going to go? That way, and then right when we get to the POI. But yeah, I'm hoping that before the fog properly sets in and I can only just see the end of my nose, I can get somewhere in the vicinity of the base. Getting lost in the fog at night, not really what I'm after. What would be cool, and I'm guessing this isn't the case, but what would be good is if you could gain extra XP from hunting at night, or extra XP for making kills at night. Yeah, here she comes, crikey. Kinda gotcha. I missed him, that's annoying. Gonna have a horde after me by the time I get anywhere. And I'm probably about to run face forwards into something. Yup. POI, need to turn right here, right? Yeah, I need to turn right here. And I still have a broken leg, of course, so I'm not convinced I'm going fast enough, really. Seem to be going fast enough to stay ahead of these guys, but would kind of like to take them out. Gotcha. 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 Fantabulous. Okay. That is really strange. I seem to run faster backwards than forwards. Should I run home backwards? Because I certainly seem to be moving faster that way. Quite strange. At least I can snipe backwards. That's a little bit unrealistic, but shh, I think quite like that mechanic. Don't take it away from Pimps. That's quite fun. That is quite fun. Rear sniping, I like it. Oh, perhaps a bit more coffee required. I do hope coffee isn't bad for me in the game. Probably is, if I drink too much of it. But don't have a choice. I have a broken leg. What would you have me do? Just die? Getting properly dark now. I'm not wearing the right helmet either. I don't have a light, so if it gets really dark, I am stuck. Getting close to home now though, so... And this part of the world should be relatively quiet because I've done enough killing here. Still gore piles around to prove it. Really quite difficult to see, so if the video looks even darker to you, I do apologise. I didn't intend on getting back after dark. Was that a zombie? At this point, if anything comes after me, I'm not entirely sure I'll even see it. But that's why I'm not going to stop. Well, there's a couple of zombies just legged it across the path behind me, but I don't think they can see me. Up. Nearly went past my own base. That's how dark it is. Woo! Do not break leg on own steps. Well, slope. I shouldn't do, but I really wouldn't be too sure about it. Up, and there we go. Okay, getting down off there would be a good thing. Phew! And back to base. So, that was kind of thrilling actually, so I think that's it. With the rest of the night, and it's nearly midnight already, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make some more coffee, and I am going to spend, yeah, I think the next episode is definitely going to have to be a bit of night running, a bit of kind of, yeah, just deliberately going out at night, just for the sheer thrill of it. Again, I wouldn't really want to stop at any point, really. I would just, you know, pretty much have to keep going at all times, but that's cool. I'm sure it'd be... No, this stacks in 10s, doesn't it? Randomly. Only stacks in 10s. But that's quite a lot of honey. And that gives stamina plus 40 as well, so it might not be a bad idea to take that out when going out at night as well. But it'd just be something a little bit different because I've not really done that before, certainly not deliberately. Certainly it's happened to me on plenty of occasions, randomly, but knowing that you can survive it is definitely going to be a bonus, so I think that's got to be done. So, there we go. So I'm going to put my stuff away now, but otherwise we'll call this an episode. I'm picking little bits of ammo, but that's pretty much all I've got at the moment. Do need to get some of that in production, because in order for this base to be even vaguely effective, I do need these lovely coloured clubs, all of which need repairing. Yeah, so I need some weapons that are sort of complete and usable, and some ammo. Oh, there was got some there. Some enough ammo that we can use. Got quite a bit of. I've got some bullets for a pistol there, and I've got some working pistols. Only trouble is, pistols, yeah, pistols don't actually fire through. Don't actually fire through the scrap iron frames I have up there, so that's not overly helpful. Alright, so I'm going to take these. And no, I think my cooking pot's on the other side. Here we go, yeah. We'll do that. And I think maybe we'll do that. Okay, and actually they're very small, aren't they, those? I might just have to put in some coal, or because the lumps of coal don't cook for ever so long. So we're going to need 7 minutes 30. Can't put it in there now, what a fool. I'll take that out, there we go. 6 minutes 56. Well, that's near enough, isn't it? Near enough for me. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So I now have in my bug out kit, I have a splint too, or even 2 spare ones, just in case of yet another broken leg. I'm going to take those jars of water with me tomorrow as well when I go out, because I need some more water in my base. I've not got ever so much here, so and I do like to have a lot of spare water. I need it for cooking as well, of course. Yeah, spare bandages and what have you. And yeah, I think probably the next episode I will try a bit of night running just for the sheer thrill of it. And great, got a great full stack of them now. And yeah, and then after that we'll probably be pretty much looking at moving on and building a new base in a different biome, quite possibly, as I say, in this burn biome, kind of right about there-ish or something. Might be quite good, but then there might be some other prefabs in that burn biome that I haven't discovered yet. I'm all about the prefabs. I love the prefabs. And I might, off camera, I might do a bit of exploring as well to see whereabouts might be the best place to build a base, because, as I say, it takes such a long time to get from biome to biome that yeah, maybe doing it off camera is the best thing I could do to save a bit of time and hacking about randomly. So so there you go. So I'll call this an episode now, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, give us a like, and please check out some of the other stuff I have on my channel. There's not just 7 Days to Die, there's some other stuff as well. Oh, we have some more zombies up there. What a surprise. I didn't want to think this was a zombie apocalypse or something. And I do hope you'll join me for the next exciting episode, which could be exciting as well if I do some night running, because that little taste of it I had tonight was really quite fun. So I want to do some more of that. So I'm going to repair up my weapons, and I will see you guys for the next episode. So keep surviving, guys. Bye-bye for now.